everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So we're going to do a gnarly fireworks look. Like, we've had an incident with some fireworks and I'm hoping to really, because fireworks freak me out. They scare me. So we're going to start with some torn up bits of tissue, you know, to serve as skin. And we're not gonna do a base makeup because, you know, you're out on the beach all day waiting for the fireworks and stuff. You're gonna not really have makeup on. So I live in a beach town, so that's why I say beach, but I know people go to fireworks all over the place. And we're gonna take the tissue and we're just gonna y'all are kind of far away from me. Let's get closer. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and coat my tissue. And hopefully it stays on the face. But if it doesn't, it doesn't matter because we're just gonna, after it dries, we're gonna pull it away and make it look like ruptured skin anyway. It's always good if you, like if you're using, say you're using a finger or whatever tool you're using, dip it in the liquid latex. You know, let it sit for a minute. And then you do that, it's less likely to stick than dip it a second time. And basically we're just building up so we can pull it away and create like a ruptured skin look. Now we're gonna do it seriously here on the nose. I'm even gonna dip this in my liquid latex. Just a little bit here. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Is I'm just building up where I want to pull the skin away to create the wound. Because if you've ever seen firework related injuries, they are pretty gnarly. I saw a few when I was working at the hospital, and I even work in the medical field, and I still saw it. Ooh. Pretty grody. And so you don't want to give it clean edges like I was just doing right there. You want to give it, now I haven't done any tissue over here yet. Most of the wounds were on there. Sorry, interrupted by an alarm. Most of the wounds I saw, not that I saw a lot of them, but when I did see them, they were like on the hands, in the between the fingers, and one guy, he had 2 of his fingers look like they had just exploded at the ends of them. But this is someone that just got their face too close to him. I can do some hand wounds too. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and keep building up. Because what you're doing is you're creating the illusion once you pull it away. And we can also create some just burns, like right here. And these you won't add any tissue to. In fact, that may be what I do over here. I haven't decided yet. No, because we've made it so big, let's make it to where it's gonna be jaggedy and stuff. I've been watching Organized Crime, Law and Order Organized Crime. And remember, it doesn't need to be perfect because it's a gnarly wound. It's not going to be perfect. It's destroying the skin, erupting the skin. So that's going to be imperfect. You know what I'm saying. I do want to put some more on the nose because I want the nose to be extra gnarly. And then see here where we put these for the blisters, we're gonna just put several layers over that. Now we're just probably gonna want one up here too. And we're just going to let this all dry and come back and after it dries and probably add another 1 or 2 layers of the tissue and stuff. And as we're waiting for everything else to dry, I'm going to continue adding splotches on these 4 as they dry, because that's where I'm going to kind of make them look like busted blisters, you know. So, and I am probably going to be using some small scissors on these to help open them up a little bit. Do not do that at home. I am in no way suggesting you should do that. I'm doing it because I'm experienced. I am not in any way suggesting anyone else do that. Okay? So I'm gonna go watch some more Organized Crime while this dries, and we'll come back and add more. Okay, so it's dry, and I decided to add another thing here. We're gonna do a little busted open mouth, but I brushed some baby powder over everything to just kind of, because like I said, I'm gonna use some objects to pull this away from my skin, scissors and some tweezers. And I'm stressing this again, do not take scissors and tweezers to your face like this, and definitely don't do it on another person. I'm doing it because I've done it a million times before. I'm not in any way recommending you do it. But so what I'm doing, and you can do this with your fingers, so do it with your fingers. Don't do it like I'm doing it. You want to just get a little going. And the reason I use baby powder is to keep it from sticking to the tools I use. Because the latex is very sticky even after it dries. So I'm just kind of pulling it away, pulling it open. And we don't want the cuts to be perfect and beautiful because this is from an explosion, so skin is going to kind of be hangy and jaggedy. You know, not pretty. Then once we get it started, we just use our fingers to open it up. Now, you see, you got it pulled away like that. Now, after I get all this part done, then we're going to go in with paints and add color. Oh, Jesus. See, that's why you shouldn't use scissors close to your face. Okay. Now I got that started. So pull that away. Now the reason my nose is so red is because, you know, I'm pulling and poking and all that. So then we're going to come over here. And then we got to do this one, which I didn't make as thick because I was just kind of playing with a different idea here, but we'll just see how it pans out. Nice flap of skin right there. Okay, so then I've got the little blisters that I've created. And then just pulling them away from the skin. Like that. There. And you can, if you wanted to, take a little needle and inject some kind of fluid in it so it'll drip out like, I would recommend like hair gel or something like that. Okay, so we're done with that stage. Now we're gonna get some paints. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and just add some foundation on the outside of the wounds and just blend as much as I can. You don't have to worry about the real hangy, fleshy bits because they're gonna have like blood and stuff on them, so. I want this part to hang a little more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. I'm not gonna do that over the blisters really, because they would be slightly discolored from the skin anyway. Then you just blend out into like that. See, that one blended really nicely, that part. This stuff is so fun. Okay. Now, I do have a little syringe somewhere. I'm trying to remember where I put it. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. All right. So then, now we're just gonna take some eyeshadows. I think I'm gonna use this kind of dark maroon one, and just work on the inside just to darken it. I'm gonna start with I'm just gonna build it up, because I mean there's gonna eventually just be fake blood in there, but if I don't like coat the inside with some color, like some darkness, it's just gonna look like fake blood in there and nothing else going on. See, now we're getting that nice discoloration. Okay, we're gonna take some red eyeshadow on and around the blisters, like that. Okay, so now I want to do like some browns and more natural tones closer to the, like on the skin. It's going to be flapped over, because it's going to be discolored if it was to really happen, so it wouldn't necessarily be like the same color as my foundation would be. But it wouldn't be like that white color, and it would probably have like soot on it or whatever from, you know, the fireworks explosion. And Plus, we're going to be dirty. We were outside in the fireworks. Okay. Now, the messy part. The ooey gooey fake blood. Which normally I would use like a Q-tip, but I really want to get it in there first and then figure out where I want the fake blood to go. So I love this particular fake blood. It's so beautiful. It's Mehron stage blood. But the only thing is it's super duper duper thick. So it doesn't have that nice dreamy drip to it. Like you can guide it a little bit and get it, but it doesn't have it like on its own. But when you do get that drip, it's beautiful. I know I sound like a sicko. See, that was a glorious strip right there. Oh, wait, we gotta put it up here. Probably gonna have to do more work around the mouth because it doesn't completely look like the mouth's been wounded enough. It's a little cold. When it does drip and run, it tickles. At least that's my experience with it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something here. Oh, I don't have a Q-tip. I'm just going to have to use my baby finger. I'm going to put some liquid latex right here. Right there, because this needs some help staying open. And I just glue it down like that. Ew, it's dripping all over me now. Eric, come look.
Good job.
Making kind of a mess with my... No! No, don't get over there. I don't want it to go to waste.
What type of firework was it?
Hey,
Was it a Nantucket whiz bang?
yeah, I was trying to remember that. What do you think?
It's good.
Marshall! Will you tell Marshall to come here?
Marshall, your mother needs you. Marshall, mother needs you.
Oh, Tina. Mommy hurt herself. Here, let's put this here. So this flap of skin will sit. Look, look. I played with fireworks and it was very dangerous.
Oh, you got some stuff.
I know, it's dripping all over the place. It's okay though.
Don got injured by a Nantucket whiz bang.
Nantucket whiz bang. Okay, so I like my little blisters right here, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
Good.
Is it cool?
Mm-hmm.
Be careful with fireworks, everybody. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.